It was time to bid farewell to Matthew Perry on November 3rd. TMZ reports that Perry was laid to rest in Hollywood Hills Forest Lawn Memorial Park, the famed cemetery that's the burial home of Michael Jackson, Elizabeth Taylor, and Brittany Murphy, among other entertainment industry greats. Perry's tragic and untimely death rocked the showbiz world to its core. Per TMZ, an assistant discovered the star unresponsive in the hot tub at his Pacific Palisades home. Perry had been playing pickleball earlier in the day, and it is believed he suffered a cardiac arrest that led to his death by drowning. The full toxicology report will take 4 to 6 weeks to be completed. Still, despite speculation, the preliminary report found no trace of methamphetamine, fentanyl, or any other illegal substances in his system. There was an outpouring of grief following the shocking news of the 54-year-old's death. The View panel's tribute to Perry was heart-wrenching. Whoopi Goldberg said they were, quote, beyond heartbroken, and praised Perry for helping others struggling with addiction and substance abuse. She concluded, "He wanted the best for people, so let's hope for the best in his passing." Meanwhile, the Friends cast broke hearts with their Perry tribute. Jennifer Aniston, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, David Schwimmer, and Courtney Cox released a joint statement. They called Perry family and said they were, quote, utterly devastated by their unfathomable loss. The 5 actors were among the other Hollywood luminaries who gathered at Forest Lawn for Perry's funeral, which was both heart-wrenching and poignant. Matthew Perry's loved ones paid their final respects to the actor on November 3rd during a private service at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood. Per People, the funeral started at 3 p.m. and finished at 5 p.m. The famous cemetery is located within spitting distance of the Warner Brothers Studios lot where Friends was filmed for 10 years. In keeping with the nod to Friends, Perry's 5 former co-stars from the popular sitcom were among the 20 or so guests in attendance. TMZ reports that the actors were joined by Perry's closest friends and family, including his mother Suzanne Morrison, father John Bennett Perry, and stepfather Keith Morrison. Not surprisingly, the attendees were distraught, comforting each other with hugs outside the church as multiple paparazzi helicopters buzzed above in the sky, capturing the mourners on camera. Given the intimacy of the funeral service, it's expected there will be a public celebration of life in the future, so fans will have the opportunity to honor the actor. In the meantime, fans took to X, formerly Twitter, to share thoughts on Perry's private service. One wrote that they'd been reduced to tears by a TikTok post, noting that the funeral would be the last time all 6 Friends actors would ever be together again. Another thanked Perry for, quote, all the wonderful laughs, and in true Friends fashion asked, could it be any sadder? Matthew Perry was vocal about what he wanted his legacy to be. The actor said he wanted to be remembered for his work in helping people with a substance abuse disorder and those struggling with addiction and sobriety, rather than for playing Chandler Bing on the hit NBC sitcom Friends. Perry told the Q with Tom Power podcast, "When I die, I don't want Friends to be the first thing that's mentioned. I want helping others to be the first thing that's mentioned. And I'm going to live the rest of my life proving that." Sadly, Perry's life was cut tragically short before he could fulfill his vow. Still, his wish has been respected with the creation of the Matthew Perry Foundation. The website's mission statement explains that the foundation is, quote, the realization of Matthew's enduring commitment to helping others struggling with the disease of addiction. It shares that its aim is to honor his legacy and continue Perry's dedication to transforming as many lives as possible. In the meantime, Perry's good friend and Friends co-creator Marta Kaufman told Today host Hoda Kotb that he had been in high spirits when she last spoke to him only weeks before his death, making his sudden passing all the more tragic. She said, "It was great. He was happy and chipper. He didn't seem weighed down by anything. He was in a really good place, which is why this seems so unfair." Kaufman admitted she had been floored by the news and struggled to believe it. If you or anyone you know needs help with addiction issues, help is available. Visit the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration website or contact SAMHSA's National Helpline at 1-800-662-HELP-4357.